The morning has arrived. He is waking up with head pain. He immediately touches his head and finds a massive boil on his forehead. He starts to search in his bag. Then he found a small tweezer. He took a breath by looking at it. He prepared himself, took the tweezer close to his forehead. He started to put pressure on it to make a cut in the boil with pain. After that, he was able to make a slowly painful cut on his forehead. It is so painful. He moves the point of the tweezer around the cut, making the wound bigger. He grabbed something inside it with the tweezer point. He tries to pull it out, but a little thing comes out. He took the tweezer off, looked at it, and dropped it with pain. He touches the cut wound again with his fingers and slowly puts his fingers inside the boil cut. He grabs something with his fingernails. He slowly pulls it out by looking at it. He takes the worm out and puts it in a metal cup. It is alive and jumping inside the cup. Again he grabbed the wound with his fingers and started to squish it. Blood starts to come out from the wound. He looks down. He drains all the blood into the same metal cup. He grabbed a piece of paper and pressured it into his wound. He took a couple of breaths in pain. Sun has started to fade out while putting the all Amazon forest in darkness. He begins to move again through the massive forest. He is too tired now. He slowly walks, grabbing trees. Suddenly he found a cut tree. He takes a look. It was a little older. He searches around and screams to see if someone is there. He started to follow the path where the cut tree was. He screams again to see if someone responds to him. Then he walks again through the forest. He took a look around and found something. It was a small bird's nest. He walks close to it. Grabbed one of the eggs which was inside it. He took a look at it. He looks above. He is so hungry and weak. He cracks and opens the egg. There is a little not-grown bird inside it. He looks at it with sorrow. His mind was sorry, I have to do this. He begins to eat the little ungrown bird flesh. He bites it with his teeth again and swallows it. He threw eggshells on the ground. Begin to walk into the forest again. He is moving through massive trees while screaming to see if someone responds to him. But no one responds. He felt in the darkness. His body is getting weaker. He looks straight. There is a thin tree. He looks at the branches and leaves. There are ants. He started to memorize those ant bites were extremely painful. He begins to crawl close to the tree while looking at it. His body is so weak now. He keeps crawling close to the tree. Grabbing the ground with his weak arms, he is still moving. He is trying to stand up while forcing his elbows onto the ground. He painfully stood up on his knees. He retook a look at the tree. He made his attempt a little while. He starts to remove his shirt. Then his t-shirt. He is half naked. He adjusts his pants and comes close to the tree. There is a massive ant nest. He grabbed the tree with his weak hands. He starts to shake it. Ants start to fall into his body. They all begin to bite his body. He is screaming with pain. His body got energized after the ant bites. He starts to walk into the forest fast and unconscious. Ants are still biting all over him. Now he is getting flashbacks and starts to see things in his memories. He walks fast with heavy breathing. He is getting flashbacks of his friends and the river. He walks his weak body fast without knowing where to go. His mind and his body are both in pain. He is getting more flashbacks. He walks, looking straight. He fell into nowhere. He looked around and found the river where he came to the forest.